The regular season MVP award for the NBA has brought so many great players upon that award. It's brought Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, Magic, Curry, maybe even the past MVPs like Kevin Durant, James Harden. And this coming season in 2019, I have Steph Curry win the MVP. Last season MVP winner was Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think this season Stephen Curry's going to win it. I think he'll lead the Warriors to a fourth seed in the Western Conference. I think they'll still be a legit contender. I know their bench is rough, but I feel like Curry is going to continue. He's only 30, and I feel like he's just right now in his prime. He's just going to keep putting up the numbers he always has been able to, and I feel like that's just going to keep increasing. Curry, he averaged 27 last season. But not only did he average 27, he averaged that 27 while he had KD. And Curry wasn't really the first scoring option. He averaged 27 points per game. Kevin Durant was pretty much the first scoring option, and he still did that. And he still had Klay Thompson with him. Klay still averaged 20. And the only thing that they had to replace Kevin Durant is D'Angelo Russell. But D'Angelo Russell isn't going to be his first scoring option. Obviously, it's going to be Curry. I think Curry is going to destroy this season. I could easily just predict his MVP season. I also want to predict the stats he can definitely put up. I think he put up 30.1 points per game in his last unanimous MVP season. I think he's going to win this next season MVP, and I think he's going to average 32 points per game for 5 rebounds per game and 7 assists per game. I have him averaging 1.4 steals per game with that, and almost 3 turnovers per game, maybe about 2.8 per game. And he's going to have good shooting splits for it too. I think he's going to have at least a 49% or 50% field goal percentage on 44% three-point shooting. Curry is the greatest shooter I've ever seen, ever watched. And I think a lot of us just underrate Curry and just don't look at him as much anymore. And I think we should start looking at Curry more, or looking at him once again as he is a legit top 3 player in the league. He's one of the best scorers in this generation. He's one of the best. He's definitely the best shooter ever. Why do we not look at him as much? We need to. I feel like he will win the MVP this next season. If he doesn't win it, I have Giannis or Kawhi as the backups for it. That saying Giannis, I thought Giannis and Kawhi, I have them as front runners for him because obviously Giannis won the MVP last season. I think he needs to keep winning more MVP awards, obviously. And then Kawhi, he's never had an MVP. So he's a definite dark horse coming into the next season. But Curry, he's going to win it. He's an amazing regular season player. He could put up 40 a night if he probably wanted to, but I know he's not going to do that. He's definitely going to save some energy for the playoffs, but I think he knows he's not going to win the championship this season, so I think he's just going to destroy the league this coming season and just light it up and show his case for MVP. And I don't see why we shouldn't say he's not going to be the MVP. He's insane. Again, it's just crazy not to realize not many people really talk about him, I feel like, anymore. I think we need to start talking about him more now because I feel like he's going to be the MVP once again for the NBA. He might not win in the playoffs or win the championship or any of that. He definitely will be one of the most greatest regular season players, no doubt. And I think he's one of the greatest regular season players of all time. That's another debate, but he's the MVP, and I see no other discussion on that. If you guys have any thoughts on that, you can go ahead and comment below. but I believe Curry's going to be the MVP of this coming season.